everybody to my chat today on my virtual couch with the wonderful Zena Spink from Safe to Talk. Welcome, Zena.
Welcome. Hi. Hi.
And what we're doing in this series of short videos, I'm just meeting some of British Nordic Walking's already established instructors, finding out a little bit more about why they got going, what it's like actually being an instructor. So if you're sat at home thinking, oh, could I do this? Is this for me? I hope that these chats will just really inspire you to bite the bullet and get going. So, Zena, my first question is why Nordic walking? How did you find out about it and how did you get into it?
Okay. I first found out about it through our charity does walking and talking, and we had a gentleman come in to one of the British Nordic Walking instructors came in to do a taste session for us for our people, and I thought I'll give that a go, just see what it's like. So because I was intrigued, and I gave it a go and actually really liked it. He came back and he did another couple of sessions for us, and then unfortunately he couldn't sort of work with us anymore. He had to do other things. So I just sort of said at the time, do you want me to be an instructor? I'd actually quite like to learn a bit more about this and do it properly and everything else. So I'm lucky that the charity actually funded me to do the instructor course, which I did with yourself on a very, very hot weekend, if I remember rightly. Um,
Remember.
and it just went from there really, and it's just been amazing. It's just something, once you've got, I think it's one of them things, once you've got the bug,
Yeah,
it sort of grips you and you sort of, I
yeah,
want to know more, I want to do more.
yeah. Just for the people listening, how long ago was it that you trained to be an
uh
instructor?
3 years ago
Right.
this summer.
Yeah, amazing. Great. Tell me a little bit about Space to Talk. Why is
Okay.
Nordic Walking a good fit with what you do?
Right, Space to Talk is a charity that was formed 5 or 6 years ago now to enable people to go out walking, to get people basically out walking.
Mm.
When you're out walking, you start talking. It's to help sort of basically with what we want to do is help with low level mental health, just to get people out the door, green grass, blue sky, all that.
Nice.
And Nordic Walking, we felt was just something else that's it's taking their mind away from
Mm.
the problems that they've got at home or whatever it is, and giving them something else to think about, and plus they're learning to do something extra. So with Space to Talk, we want to just help, we want to sort of give people the confidence to get outside, and which a lot of people, they struggle with really.
Mm.
And plus, we show them areas of the town and wherever that they didn't even know existed, and they've lived in the town all their life.
I find that amazing when you teach Nordic walking and you teach people who, like you say, have lived there all their lives and then off you go on your and people go, I never knew this was here. It's like it's amazing, isn't it? And
Yeah,
you're only like 5 minutes from the main street, but you've just
exactly. Yeah,
gone round about.
exactly.
So how do you find Nordic walking different to just because obviously you've been taking people walking in your
Hmm.
charity. How is Nordic walking different? Does that bring anything different?
It brings a bit more structure,
Okay.
and it brings more. They're a bit more focused. They have to turn up. We've got this ethos where people don't turn up.
Okay.
We provide this for free. So as
Mm.
with a lot of things that are free, people are like, well, I'm not gonna. It's not, but it doesn't matter. I haven't paid for
Yeah.
it.
If it's raining.
If
Mm.
it's right,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
go. Yeah. So we find that having Nordic walking is like they've got a set date. They need the set
Okay.
day. We do it. It's set time, and there's a promise of cake and coffee at the end. So that's a bit more structured than just a normal wellness walk as we do.
Okay. Yeah. So when you have people completely new to Nordic walking,
Mhm.
do you do like a course? Is that
Yeah, I do. I run a lot of taster
right?
sessions.
Mm.
I run the taster sessions, and then I get the feedback from the taster session as to what they feel, whether they want to carry on with it. If they want
Okay.
to carry on, if I've got a number that wants to carry on, then I'll carry on and do a further 3 weeks course, if you
Great. Yeah.
like. Um, a lot of people come and do the taster and love it, and I don't see them again. It's
Oh,
quite often
yeah.
happens. It's quite often happens. It's just, I think it's the nature of our work and what we do and
Yeah.
the mental health. But the other people that come back absolutely love. They go, yeah, yeah. I need to learn this more. I need to want to do more. So,
Amazing.
and that works really well.
Yeah, yeah. So you do roughly kind of like 4 sessions in
Yeah,
total to
yeah.
teach them how to Nordic walk. And then
Yeah.
if they carry on after that, do you have just like led walks?
Yeah, I have like what I call pop-up walks. We
Okay,
sort of,
nice.
and I
Yeah.
try to do them because the people that come to us come from like all over Northampton. So I
Mm,
try to do a pop-up walk in different areas in Northampton. We're really blessed here. We've got some beautiful parks, some beautiful country parks, some beautiful urban parks as well. So I try to just pop up and do them
nice.
wherever they're needed, really.
Yeah, amazing. So what I'm asking everyone this, what do you love most about teaching Nordic walking?
Um, I just actually find it really rewarding when they actually get it, when
Yeah,
they get the technique. There's like the first few minutes are like a bit of chaos, a bit of I can't do this, and you don't overthink it, just do it. And once they actually get it, and you see them actually walking and doing it properly, you're like, yes.
yeah.
It's to me that's like a real like yes you've got it and I get really excited and I say to them you've got it and as soon as I say that they lose it.
I was teaching someone yesterday for the first time, and they it was just a private one-to-one session, and they were doing absolutely brilliantly, and they were going, "Oh, I can really feel this now," and you're like, "Oh, that's amazing," and I was just literally just saying, "Oh, that's coming really," and they started tick-tocking just as I said it. I was like, "Oh, yeah," but yeah, that I
Yeah,
agree. That is so satisfying, isn't it? When
yeah,
suddenly feels it and they get it.
get it, yeah.
What for you are the challenges as a volunteer instructor? What do you find
um
hard?
getting them getting people to turn as a volunteer and as a charity like I say we don't charge.
Yeah,
We've tried I've tried charging like just a token amount of a fiver or whatever,
yeah,
um, or doing it for nothing. Either way people I think people struggle just to turn up to it.
yeah.
I do a lot of stuff. I do a little bit on social media. We do a lot on social media as a charity. And we work all over. We work in Wales and Cumbria, wherever.
Mm,
We actually get a better take up perhaps out further north. I don't know whether it's a northern thing. I don't know. But we just the challenge is getting people to come out and do it. And once they do it,
yeah,
they love it. It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's hard. It's a hard thing to just get people out and about. And I think
Yeah,
that's
and
a
I imagine
general.
if you're, not feeling well mentally and you're low in energy, low in motivation,
Yeah,
the biggest challenge must be just getting out the
out
door.
the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
that's amazing. So, what plans do you have for the future for Space to Talk? Have
Right.
you got plans to do more? Where's Nordic Walking going?
Yeah, definitely. We actually we have been working since Christmas. We've been working with Maggie's, a Maggie's Centre. Have
Oh
you
yeah,
even heard of Maggie's?
I have.
Maggie's in Northampton opened in the autumn of last year. They approached us to provide some Nordic walking, which I've been working with, and we've been doing a 4 week course up until just last week for each people, which has actually gone down absolutely brilliantly. So we're on hold of that now till for the summer months. And we resume that in September. So that's a big part. I absolutely love working at Maggie's.
And Maggie's is
Is a cancer
for
support.
yeah, for people living
Yeah.
with cancer. Yeah, just in
Yeah,
case
there's
people
about
didn't know. Yeah.
47 centres around the. I think there
Yeah.
are other Nordic walking instructors. I've spoken to a couple that do work with Maggie's as well over the
Yeah.
country. And I just want to carry on just doing. I'll carry on with moving my taster sessions. We also work at Carfest. We provide. I
I
do
saw that
Nordic.
on your website. I was like, oh, how exciting.
That is absolutely brilliant. I do a little sort of half an hour taster session. There's a little woodland near, well, where it was. It's in a new place. It's in
Okay.
Silverstone this year, and we just took them off and did a quick Nordic walking. That was brilliant. I
Oh,
think I walked 250,000 steps that weekend, but everybody loved it, and we had people take it, go to their own Nordic walking
oh,
things
amazing.
and do it from there. So that was
That's
really
great.
good. But
That's
yeah, going forward, I just want to get as many people doing it and get in with a charity, get to know sort of, and get people out really,
yeah.
out and just having a bit of fresh air. That's my
Oh,
aim.
amazing. So if someone was at home and they were thinking, yeah, I quite fancy having a go at being a Nordic walking instructor, and I'd love to do it as a volunteer, but they're a little bit like, I'm not so sure. What would you say to them?
I'd say probably if you're not already part of a charity, go and look at some of the charities that provide walking already. There's a lot of charities out there that do similar to what we do, and just say to them that this is a really a good um,
It's like
what
a
what
tool, isn't it? Or
yeah, it is a
yeah,
tool. Thank you. Yeah, a good tool to have, and because doing the instructor course is just fantastic, and it's just amazing, and it gives you all the tools to be able to teach people, and just to be the very first lesson is, when you're teaching, it can be daunting, but people are so lovely, everybody's so lovely. You just it just works, and it just people just love it. And yeah, get in touch with some charities and just see, or if you want to, I mean, I don't know, I mean, a park run do sort of people do it on park run and things like that. So, but I would say you'd need to get in touch with somebody if you want to do it, unless you want to do it totally, fund the course yourself and do
mm,
it, just offer it as a volunteer for,
yeah.
a small charge or whatever. I don't know.
Amazing. Oh, that's brilliant. Zena, thank you so much for joining us today. And your passion just shines through. So that is absolutely lovely. And yeah, good luck with good luck with Carfest. Very exciting. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank
Okay.
you.